What's up, YouTube? Not 15 Frizzle back today with another deck profile. I'm pretty sure I said it before, but I'm just gonna show off kind of my Think Saver deck, the updates, just because it's kind of different, but not that really different. This is kind of like another way you can build, like with the new support from the Alpha deck, the Aichi deck. So let's get into it. Like before, I'm not really gonna go into depth over why I run cards that I ran in the previous Think Saver build because kind of the same reasons. So Wingleberry is the starter, no changes there. It's still better than Barkle. It goes into Soul faster. Any heal trigger really. I mean, you don't. We're not using Exive, surprise. So you don't really need. Like the special counter blast. Soren Crit Flogel. You run Billinius just because Crit Flogel is still insanely good. Billinius because we do run the All-Mile Stride, so you can do plays with that. And then any other crit trigger you want. Pretty much any crit trigger you want, for the most part. For grade 1s, running 4 Wingull Youth. Wingull Youth skill is when his boosted attack hits, or when he hits, a Vanguard. Check top 7, search for a Blaster Blade card, add it to your hand, then put Wingull Youth into your soul. He's basically like free soul, so that's why you run him. 3 Sisyphus. We only run 3 because striding isn't that important in this deck, honestly. Think Saver is still a very, very strong Vanguard without having to stride, so you can win without striding in this deck pretty easily. Even more so in the Blaster Blade Exceed deck. That was just more because Blaster Blade Exceed searches out quite a few blasters. Then we have 4 Barkle. Barkle's still amazing. He's Dorant, so I mean, why not? And then for any unflip PG, you can run Holy Night Guardian, you can run Epona, take your pick. They have the exact same effect. Epona is going to be a lot easier because the Legend deck comes with 4, but whatever. Then 4 Blaster Blade, because Blaster Blade, he lets you get the unflip, which is very, very nice. And also, so it lets you use your counterblast. And also, he's generally what you want to search off with Lou, who you also run 4 of, because essentially he makes Lou free. So, they've got that nice interaction going on for Lou, because, Lou's pretty freaking good. And then 2 Blast Blade Seeker, because that is our Legion mate. And I mean, 2 is honestly fine. I've never, you can bump it up to 3 and take out a Blast Blade Exceed if you want. But for me, 2 is perfectly fine. Then 4 Think Saver Dragon, because this is a 4 or none of. Think Saver, it's kind of your boss monster. Not your boss, your boss unit, whatever. Counter Boss 2, Soul Boss 3, Ditch 2, Reride from the deck, and then Legion from the Soul. Pretty good. It's a Restanding Vanguard. Restanding Vanguards are, for the most part, pretty good, especially because of the fact that it's on hit or not hit, so it's not like the end where he has to hit or something like that. So yeah, and then he gets an extra 2k when he attacks a Vanguard. Very, very nice because his unboosted, he's 20k, so those 2k pushes magic numbers. Then for Blaster Blade Exceed, it's a blaster name. It lets you have that blaster name constantly, so if you can't write anything, say if you write it in him, Barkle's still turned on. He searches out Stride Fodder, so he's still pretty cool. Then for our G units, 3 Assault, placed on Vanguard, placed on Guardian Circle. If you have a Blaster, Alfred, Vanguard. Counterblast 1, plus 5k shields for every rear guard you have. You do have to be in Legion with Think Saver, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. It's still pretty good. Then 1 legit Sword Dragon. It searches out Barkle. Barkle's too good. 1 Galblade, because you need to have a Blaster Heart for legit Sword Dragon. And if you ride on Think Saver, you don't have that Blaster Heart, so you need something to stride into. So that's why we have Galblade. Galblade's still not too bad. I mean, for the most part, most first strides do end up hitting, so you do get that +1. If not, I mean, hey, they probably used the perfect guard on that, or a G guard. I mean, hey, that's 1 less G guard you have to worry about for your actual real big attacks. 1 laser guard, because laser guard's still pretty good. It doesn't have the Vanguard, restriction, and it is 20k shield, so that's pretty nice. Then 4 Alt-Mile, searches out any grade 2, pretty good. Grabs you Blaster Blade. You can get a 70k Blaster Blade, which you can restand with the Flogels. Very, very nice. You also can grab blue if you need to as well. pretty good. Then we also have for Alfred Saver, counter plus 1, discard 1, Persona Flip, give a Blaster Blade unit 3k, and the ability to twin drive on its first attack. Still really, really good. You get 5 drive checks, so your opponent's going to be pretty fearful of that. Also, if you have the Blaster Blade Exceed, it's a 21k column with any booster, so that's really, really nice as well. And then 2 Saint Blow. Like I said before, Saint Blow just kind of opponents at 3 damage. Oh, you go into this, whoop, you don't have that perfect guard, you're in trouble. Or even at 4 damage, I mean, that's still pretty nice. But that's pretty much the deck. Not too much to say. Really the only major change was Wingull and the G-Guardians and the Strides. Wingull helps a lot. Wingull helps you, it helps in 2 ways of, A, it helps you prevent being grade stuck, if anything, because you can search out your Blast Blade Exceed. It also helps you search out, it's also Stride Fodder as well. That helps you search out. And it's extra soul, so if you're playing against something that Wingull Brave doesn't have to go off, because you get, like, let's say you get thrown into the Stride Fodder, or Sisyphus, or Wingull Youth, then you go into Lu, then you go into Think Saver. I mean, your Wingull Brave is not going to be going off anytime soon there, so it really can really help with that, to get that extra soul. I mean, basically Wingull Youth is essentially kind of like, it turns your bad situations into less bad situations. So it can really help with that. Blast Blade Exceed also kind of turns your bad situations into less bad situations, because you have that blast chart, so you have the counterblast control with Barkle, which lets you use Blast Blade scale a lot more effectively. You can use Lu also more effectively for more attacks, so it's pretty good in that sense. But yeah, I might show off this deck in a couple games. I don't know, I kind of also want to show off my Silverthorn deck, Hari. Kind of want to show off Night Rose too, just because those are kind of like the main decks that from the latest update from Card Fair that I play. So I can kind of know what I'm talking about. Since, as I've said before, I'm not going to go on here talking about things, acting like I know what I'm talking about with certain things when I have no clue. Like Murakumo or Nubatama, for example. Maybe I'll have Alice come out here and talk about that, although that's unlikely because I have a mic, but that'd be awesome. But yeah, anyway, this has been Natsu /KBF Team Fairy Tail, signing out.